Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to part 4 of our deep dive in oligopoly. In this video, we're going to go and talk about quantity leadership, equilibrium. In this context, this is also called Stackelberg with quantity. Let's go. So as previously stated, we're going to be discussing Stackelberg quantity leadership equilibrium. In this environment, firms' production decisions are made sequentially, with profits realized after by both players which have chosen the quantities to produce. I'm going to be just solving for the quantities here just to keep the video concise. So let's consider the same example that we had in our Cornell case, where we have two firms, this Farmer Jim and Farmer Brown, with symmetric profit functions and demand curves as follows. Firm 1 picks how much to produce first, and firm 2 observes the quantity of firm 1 and chooses an optimal quantity to produce. So there are 4 steps for solving for these sort of problems. Step number 1 is that we're going to solve for firm 2's best response function. Step number 2 is that we're going to use firm 2's best response function and sub it into firm number 1's profit function. Step number 3 is that we're going to solve for firm 1's optimal quantity from firm 2's best response function. And step number 4 is that using this quantity from firm number 1, we're going to plug that into firm 2's best response function to go and get that responding quantity. So this is a little bit of, like, I guess, tongue twisting sort of logic here, but we're going to go and see how it works out in practice. So step number 1 is that we're going to solve for firm 2's best response function. We know how to do this. Simply just write out this profit function, subbing in our demand equations and information about costs, take our first order conditions, and bam, we go and we got our best response function, y2 star, which is equal to 996 minus y1 all over 2. Step number 2 is that we're going to go and sub in this best response function into firm 1's profit function. So again, we have the same sort of story, just that this time we're going and plugging in this best response function directly. Simplifying this further, we get the following result. That is the profit function for firm number 1 is equal to 502 minus y1 minus 1/2 y1. All that times y1 minus 200 plus 4y1. Step number 3 is that we're going to solve for firm 1's optimal quantity given firm 2's best response. And we're going to use the only tool that we need here, and that is our first order condition, which is the partial derivative of this profit function with respect to y1. We work that through and we solve for it, and we get that y1 star, that optimal quantity, is 166. Step number 4 is that we're going to use this quantity to solve for firm 2's responding quantity here. And if we plug that in directly, we go and we get this result here, that is y2 is equal to 415 here. So this is how you go and you solve for your quantity leadership Stackelberg equilibrium here. I hope this video helps. Take care.